ChavezzSlovakia. Just finished taking the try not to rap challenge, which is easy because I cannot rap. So that made it really easy for me. I'm lying, I can't rap, but it was a very hard challenge because the songs are lit. Huh? It was dope. It was so fucking hypey, and I have such a problem with the turn down. I love turning up. The shit is great. I have a great fucking time when I party, and that shit just gives you flashbacks every time you hear that song. So now we're here for a hard switch up vid. This is 10 expensive virtual items ever sold. I might be a little bit hyped up because of that last video that I watched, but I'm mostly watching this because me and Skitten have been grinding Warframe and heartily considering buying stuff in-game for this shit. And I want to know how much we'd be fucking up if we spent a couple dollars on this game. So if you want to watch the original video, it is by Top Trending. Go get your trending topics popping. Let's get it started, ChavezzSlovakia. Oh, okay.
Anyone who's played Diablo 3 knows of the much-fabled Echoing Fury mace that sold for an ungodly amount of money. It was a weapon of devastating proportions. The near-perfect item was capable of performing huge critical hit damage on an enemy. One lucky player just happened to scoop up the weapon and decided to sell it for $250.
Okay.
It was passed along from user to user for a brief time before someone finally realized what they owned and then jacked the price up to an in-game tally of 40 billion gold,
40 billion?
which translates into 14,000 US dollars.
What the fuck?
The weapon, which was an extreme rarity in the game, was snatched up at that price by a user named Hyven, and the seller made an easy buck, much to the disdain of the individual who first sold the weapon, for a measly $250.
A measly $250. First off, everybody who sold this shit's gotta come up. I'm not mad about that at all. That's crazy.
Age of Wulin was the most anticipated game in China in 2013. The free-to-play game revolved around the lore of medieval China and martial arts masters. Before its release, the company that created the game held an auction for players to bid on and purchase in-game weapons and armor. Prospective bidders jumped at the chance to grab exclusive items that would give them a head start over other players. Among those weapons was a sword purchased by a gamer for $16,000. The sword, which was the only one created for the game, was said to have incredible power, allowing the player to maneuver throughout the game with ease. Since many had already played a beta test version of the game's developer was confident that their auction would produce big money results, though they probably never imagined to make $16,000 off of a sword that doesn't really exist.
Look at him just throwing that shade. It exists to me, Top Trending. Alright, Treasure Island.
In 2004, a man named David Story made a very smart investment when he purchased virtual property on the game Entropia universe. The real estate known as Treasure Island was auctioned off at $26,500.
How is that a smart investment? $26,000.
The sale of Treasure Island sent shockwaves around the gaming community because it was the first of its kind. The fictional island located on the game planet of CALYPSO featured beachfront property and locale next to a volcano. It also included a castle and promised massive in-game revenue potential. Despite the hefty initial investment, David made all of his money back the first year by taxing visitors for mining and hunting around his in-game property. He gets a percentage of any loot found on his estate from the hundreds of people who visit each day. For the last 12 years, he's earned a profit of about $36,000 annually. At one point, he was racking in $300 a day from taxes and estate sales.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Holy shit. Damn.
In 2013, a Dota 2 player sold an extremely rare animal sidekick courier for $38,000. The buyer quickly snagged an ethereal flame pink war dog because of its rarity and for bragging rights. Couriers travel alongside the player, collecting items to transport back to the team and vice versa. They have other special features, but that's pretty much the extent of their use. According to the buyer, the war dog is the most sought after courier type. Ethereal flame is the most sought after effect, and the shade of pink is very sought after. This combination makes it extremely rare and one of a kind. kind. The pink glow effect comes from the earliest version of the game and cannot be duplicated today.
Damn.
This pink pal is only one of 4 ever to be owned in this hugely popular online game.
Well, alright then. Spend that money. Holy shit.
Kevin Alderman, the founder and CEO of a United States-based virtual real estate company called Arrows, created a fictional version of Amsterdam in the game's Second Life. After painstakingly constructing the city and opening it up to the general public, he sold it for a whopping $50,000. The virtual version of the Netherlands' famous city features marketplace shopping and prostitutes. After Alderman spent days meticulously recreating every aspect he could incorporate from the true-life red light district, Alderman and Associates built Amsterdam using high-resolution photos of the actual city, a technique that wasn't used before then. A majority of the shops in the city sell virtual sexual merchandise.
Of course they
there
do.
are also avatars posing as streetwalkers that openly solicit cybersex for pay to incoming visitors. Alderman sold the fictional town on eBay, the first virtual property sale on the web
eBay? Dude, I told you get all the weird stuff from
site,
eBay.
and was purchased by 3Dutch.com, a division of Netherlands-based media company Boom BV.
Number 5.
Considered a legendary item in Entropia universe, the
Entropia
green
is
ATROX
people
Queen
spending money
Egg
on
was
that.
purchased from John NEVERDIE Jacobs in
What is with that
2010
photo?
for $70,000.
Oh my god. Oh my god. $70,000 for a video game egg.
The egg's first appearance in the game came in
Does it
2006.
hatch into something?
With a disclaimer that it would eventually hatch something unseen by the game so far and would be entirely one of a kind. The egg was purchased by David Story, the same man who purchased Treasure Island years
Oh my
earlier,
God.
and it eventually hatched Fefox, a large blue dinosaur with immense power that planned to spread more of its kind all across the universe. Players then sought the challenge of infiltrating Fefox nests and analyzing residue to create a toxin to defeat the monster.
Okay. But it didn't generate any more revenue. He just had money to spend.
In 2013, the Entropia universe sold yet another
Entropia
massive
is
deal,
killing
this time
shit.
to a group of investors, led by a player called Modified ACOS Power.
What?
The band of associates pulled their money together and bought the moon. The newly discovered celestial body, known as HONRIA, was bought for a hefty $150,000.
Okay.
The creators of the game, MindArc, optioned a partnership with the ACOS troupe. Whatever profits come from player interactivity on the planet, MindArc would split with the new owners. They would work together to model and shape HONRIA to whatever development they deemed appropriate. The Moon Estate includes a lunar command center, 2 lunar habitats, and 8 subsurface caverns filled with unique creatures and rare resources.
Dope.
ACOS was given the opportunity to remold the celestial object in whatever fashion he desired, as long as it was granted by the creators at MindArc.
That was dope. But how did it end up though? Good or bad? A lot of money. Nigga, the
The
price
Crystal
keeps
Palace
going
Space
up.
Station is a fully functional, meticulously crafted bit of virtual engineering
What?
that was purchased by user Buzz Eric Lightyear. He paid a total of $3.3 million
Oh my
Project
God.
Entropia dollars for the spacecraft.
God.
That translates to 330,000
That is a
real-world
lot of
dollars.
money.
The station, which orbits the game's infamous planet CALYPSO, was long sought after and grants the opportunity to open businesses from a piece of real estate that makes other players downright envious. The purchase may be strategic, as the owner stands to make money off the shop transactions. The virtual space station even has biodomes housing rare creatures that players love to hunt. The locale functions as a hotspot of activity, but even with its whopping price tag, it is still not the most expensive thing sold
How
from
is
the
that
Entropia
possible?
universe.
This one company is killing it, bro.
There are some very savvy investors on Entropia. The same individual
still
who purchased
up?
the green ATROX Queen Egg, John NEVERDIE Jacobs, also went to impressive and obsessive lengths to capture a highly sought-after orbiting asteroid. In 2005, Jacobs mortgaged his real-life home for a little over $100,000 in order to purchase a virtual asteroid. After obtaining the property, lots of offers from other wealthy players started rolling in. After a few days of declining declining the offers, Jacobs crafted the asteroid into a space resort and titled it Club NEVERDIE, based off his avatar name. It was equipped with a stadium, a shopping center, and biodomes, and earned him $200,000 per year from people buying its goods and services. In 2010, he sold Club NEVERDIE for an incredible $635,000, proving it to be a tremendously well-calculated investment.
Number 1. On Planet Calypso.
No virtual.
What the fuck is is this a sponsored video? This is not a sponsored video. At least it doesn't say that it is. What the fuck?
Purchase comes close to matching the deal struck between SEE Virtual Worlds and MindArt, which saw Planet Calypso of the Entropia universe bought for the sensational amount of $6 million.
Are you kidding me?
Planet Calypso operates under the umbrella of Entropia Universe and has over 950,000 registered accounts since coming online in 2003. This sale broke the world record for the most expensive virtual purchase ever. The deal also included the purchase of all assets of the First Planet Company, another subset branch of MindArt. This allowed SEE to have complete control over Planet Calypso and other worlds for Entropia, including Planet Michael, a virtual planet based on the works of Michael Jackson. SEE made the massive purchase in an effort to get a foot in the door regarding the MMO landscape. Although the partnership between MindArt and SEE was ultimately scrapped, the initial sale of the planet was confirmed by Guinness Book of World Records as the largest amount paid for an intangible in-game property ever.
Well, there you have it, people. There you have it. Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking money. So yeah, I think we're fine spending $5 on a video game, because these people have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. Is Entropia still open? The official site. Is it still active? They have Twitch. I've never seen anything about them on Twitch before. I'm gonna see if I can find a Twitch stream of somebody playing this shit. Are they live right now? Okay, so they're live right now. But first they want us to watch this advertisement. Yeah, I've never even heard of this game before. This person's only got 30 active viewers right now, so it doesn't seem like it's too intense. This looks pretty old school, man. Dang. I wonder how large the virtual world is, though. That is fucking crazy. If anybody's ever played this, tell me more about it. This is crazy, bro. Holy smokes. Well, it's your boy Chavez, and that was the 10 most expensive online purchases. I think 5 or 6 of them are just from this one fucking game. So there you have it, man. Get some online investing going. I'll see you guys later. For everybody new, welcome to ChavezzSlovakia. Peace.